Hello everyone and thank you for joining. I'm speaking from the SCAF Seal Testing Center in Italy, where we validate sealing solutions for some of the most demanding agricultural applications. And one thing all these applications have in common is that reliability matters. When the season starts, machines must work. So what keeps them running? Well, in many cases, it comes down to a small but a critical component, the seal. This is because agricultural machines work in soil, mud, water, dust, and fertilizers, and that's where sealing makes the difference by keeping dirt out and lubricant in. Today, I'd like to share 3 customer stories that show the impact of sealing. Let's start with the first one. A tractor manufacturer in Brazil was facing oil leakage from the front axle after only 600 operating hours. For farmers, this meant downtime and costly repair. For the OEM, this was about warranty claims and unhappy customers. And the real concern was where the leak was coming from. The oil was leaking out directly from the in-wheel planetary gearbox. Quite a critical position, right? After testing here in Italy and field validation in Brazilian rice plantations, the axle was upgraded with the SCAF MAD 11 cassette seal. The result was the elimination of the premature field failures and overall much greater tractor reliability. Now, let's move from tractors to implements. A German manufacturer of power arrows needed much better protection for bearings and gears. Power arrow rotors operate deep in the soil, with bearings and gears continuously exposed to contamination, and that was exactly the challenge. The existing rotor sealing system used 2 simple radial oil seals, but they were not enough in keeping the dirt out and lubricant in. SCAF replaced the 2 radial oil seals with 1 single MAD 11 cassette seal. A simple change, but a big improvement. The leakage and contamination issues were eliminated, resulting in a more reliable power arrow and lower maintenance needs for farmers. My final example comes from disc arrows. In this application, sealing has really a major impact on maintenance intervals and cost. Disc hubs operate continuously in the soil, so contamination is really a constant challenge. That's why good sealing is key to extending hub life and reducing hub replacement cost. With the SCAF mudblock technology, hub life can be extended up to 4 times. If we put this into numbers, the standard mudblock reaches more than 2,000 hours on the mud slurry rig here beside me, while the super mudblock delivers more than 4 times that life. So by selecting the right sealing solution, we can extend maintenance interval, we can reduce maintenance cost, and we can give OEMs some more design flexibility. For example, the standard mudblock may be a good fit for smaller farms, while the super mudblock may be ideal for larger operations. Now, before we close, let me mention a challenge that barely existed in the past. Truck harvesters are becoming faster and more productive. Yes, but this also poses new demands on undercarriage components. For example, truck rollers still need to be protected from the external contamination, but now they have to operate at higher speeds than before. And this is where traditional mechanical phase seals may start to show limitations. That's why we see growing interest in SCAF mudblock cassette seal technology for truck roller applications. In this case, the right sealing solution is not just about protection, but it can also enable new machine capabilities. So, what is the key message today? Agricultural machines work in some of the toughest conditions possible. Soil, mud, water, dust, and fertilizers are simply part of the job. And the reliability often depends on components that nobody notices when everything is working well. One of those components is the seal. It is small, yes. It is hidden, yes. But it plays a key role in keeping machines running in the toughest conditions. And with that in mind, let's identify together where SKF sealing solutions can help keep your machines running all season long. Thank you.